Hi. Hopefully you can hear me. I have a very loud air conditioner on. It's a little warm here in my office today. And this is Karen Connolly. I'd like to from Balanced Explorations with Gifted Travel Network, which is a virtuoso agency and have access to some of the best, luxury travel out there. And as well, working with Gifted Travel Network, we're a member of many, like we're partners with many of the luxury hotel brands, maybe even all of them. It's just there's a lot, the Four Seasons, the Marriott Stars and Luminous program, Hilton Impresario. I'm sure there's a Belmont Bellini. There's so many. There's so much available to you that you might not have even thought of. I'm sitting here in my office today on a Saturday, and if you want to know anything, you can just ask. I'm, just reading some, luxury travel advisor magazines, just keeping up on what's happening now. So when you reach out to me directly, then you'll have, the most recent information. So just to get started here, there's some different. The difference between luxury travel and regular travel is a lot of times people don't even know what's available to them. They just kind of go on, Expedia or Priceline, and they're looking for, like, they know where they want to go, and they're just looking for a cheap flight and a low price on a hotel, like the best they think they could get. So that's not really, luxury travel. If you're looking for luxury, then maybe you're not so price conscious, but you're more value conscious. Like, that you're going to get, a good a good experience when you go to a luxury property. You expect it, you expect that you're going to, be treated well, that you that if a problem were to arise, it will be handled appropriately. When you just kind of book on your own and you're getting a cheap rate and you never know who to go to if there's an issue that arises, and you're often just on your own. So when you work directly with a travel advisor, we have contacts at the hotels, and sometimes if it's something a real big issue, we have people through our agency who can go directly to the people at the top and make sure, things are worked out. So that's like one reason um, why you would pick luxury travel. Of course, there's also the budget. Like, for some people, it's just not in their budget to do luxury travel, and that's perfectly fine. They're not my client. Everyone is not going to be my client, and I understand that. So that's why I'm just giving a little bit of background. So when you come to a luxury travel advisor, you're not really looking for the, lowest price, best deal. You're looking for the best experience. And often, when you work with an advisor, instead of just, booking it yourself, even at a luxury property, you get more, perks. You get, you know, it's 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 just different. It's just like, we can, if you have any special requests, we can see if they're, possible for you, and advocate for you on your behalf. And uh and that's just another part of it. Often the hotels start at a higher rate. You might be able to get some, say for example, a mid-range to luxury cruise, you might be able to get that for a few, $1,000. It might be more within the range. Whereas some of the hotels, they might start at like 600 or 800 a night. So that's just something you have to consider when you think about. I don't. Probably most people here are not um, are not familiar, and this is my business. I work for myself. um, i I don't, it's not like when you work for someone else as an employee and you get, paid every week or twice a month or whatever. And it's different. And yes, there are commissions on some things, but some things that a luxury client might be interested in, for example, making special reservations for them, and things related to that might not have a commission at all. That's why, for the most part, when you work with an advisor, you're going to be paying a fee. Traveling throughout the year, it makes more sense to be annual retainer, which will also be available if you reach out to me. Just we'll talk about your specific situation of luxury travel. It's a lot about customization. It's more of a matter of how much are you willing to spend for your customization? How important is it to you to have um, things within, I'm going to say within reason, because we're still just coming out of COVID. And while it's good that the US has decided as of Monday to lift the testing requirement to enter the US, there's still other things that are impacting travel right now. There's labor shortages in the actual travel sector and all the sectors really, but there's a labor shortage, so there might be limited rooms available. There might be limited reservations available based on how many employees that particular property has on staff. So you may or may not, be able to get every single thing you want because it just might not be available. But within the availability of the staffing at resorts, hotels, cruise lines, if it can be gotten, there's always a way. It's just more of a matter of what is it going to cost. So there's always ways to add on transfers so that they're waiting for you, and special private or semi-private tours. I just figured I'd come on here today and just give you a little more information, since most of my videos on here have been very short. I have a few longer ones. I Let me know if you're interested in, for example, more travel meditations. I'd be willing to do some of those if that would be of interest. And I want feedback. So whatever you're interested in hearing about and knowing about, I can do a video about it. So let me see. Is there? I mean, that was just a kind of overview, but I mean, there's so much that can be talked about. Today, I was reading about a cruise to the Galapagos. So I guess metropolitan touring, and but this would get to actually see all of the um, like the wildlife you can't see anywhere else. So there's experiences to be had when you can travel at the more luxury level that you just can't get, yourself just, doing a little Google search. And honestly, I don't know about you, but sometimes it just feels exhausting. You get excited, you're like, let me see what I could do. I'm going to go to this location. Let me see what kind of, events I can do or if there's a tour. Um, and sometimes you'll just get like so tired from that. But if you have someone doing that research for you and giving you the options that are available, that just helps out a lot. So thanks for joining me. I see someone on here, but I can't see who, and there's no comment. So thank you for joining me today. And comment below if you have any specific questions you'd like me to address. Um, Thank you for joining, and I will talk to you again soon.